Hey Cancer, welcome to your February Spirit Messages. I am Charlene, Lizette. These are messages directly from Source. I do channel directly during these videos, so no, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm simply between the realms, and so my energy is dispersed in that manner, all right? One of the things I kept hearing was that song from Cinderella, So This Is Love. I think one of the biggest lessons that I don't think I know one of the biggest lessons that you're going to go through this month is an understanding of how to love yourself. How to love yourself unapologetically, authentically, without embarrassment, without shame. And in doing so, you bloom, you expand, you grow, you learn how to show up just a little bit differently. You learn how to embrace yourself, love yourself a little bit more. And this lends you an opportunity to be introduced to new people in your life. It's like the minute you pour into your cup and your cup is full, you are introduced to other people who will support you and guide you along the way here in your journey. I think this month is a month where obstacles, challenges, difficulties, and potential heartbreak stem this beautiful transformation. We're not going to cry. You got the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords as your outer cards here. The fighting, the defensiveness, the jealousy, the anger, the rage, the frustration, the betrayal. The betrayal. You didn't deserve any of that, you know? But here's the thing, my love. The difference between someone who stays in victim mode versus someone who reclaims their power is one who understands that it is not their fault what happened to them, but it is their responsibility to make a conscious change after they experience that heartbreak, that betrayal, whatever that may be. So how can this manifest in your life? And these are examples. There's so many of you, right? And I'm so grateful for all of you. But let me just give you some examples of how this can manifest. This can manifest in you staying in a toxic relationship and then not realizing that it's toxic, but the minute that you realize it's a toxic relationship or even potentially abusive relationship, you decide that you are no longer going to stay there, and you take the steps you're guided to take to leave. And listen, trust me, I know it's not hard or it's not easy to leave. On average, it takes women, because women mostly experience abuse in relationships, sadly. The statistics are quite jagged, shocking. Sure, let's pick a word there, Charlene. It takes on average a woman 7 times to leave an abuser before she actually does. But what I'm saying to you is, in that reclamation of that power, you say enough is enough. I am not taking this BS anymore. Another example of this is you work super hard at your job. You are there on time. You stay late. You devote yourself. You are selfless towards your career, your position. And yet your boss continues to promote other people and celebrate other people while continues to mistreat you. In that moment, you are a victim to what that person is doing to you. That is not your fault, but it is your responsibility to say enough is enough. I'm not staying here anymore. You're going to walk away from people, places, things that don't respect you, that don't honor you, that don't value you. And in doing that, Cancer, you step into Empress energy. This is your big FU to the world. You get what I'm saying? This is where you turn around to the world and you're like, ain't nobody going to mistreat me because I don't even mistreat myself. So how dare you? How dare you think you can mistreat me because I'm empathetic, because I'm kind, because I'm loving, because I'm generous? No, thank you. This is when you step into this true matriarchal energy. And I'm reading a book right now that goes to the 22 major arcana, sorry. And the Empress is so flippin' powerful. But you got to make sure that you don't fall trap to the emotional rage or the doing of nothingness because you are the Empress. The Empress still acts. She just acts in a different way. She is in action in a different way. So what's that different way, Charlene? The rose thread. Inner Culso led the mystic, living courageously. You operate from the place of the mystic. You are the mystic. The feminine energy, the divine feminine energy is mystic. Do you know that in the Jewish culture, they believe that woman's blood will kill a plant and a tree? Do you know that for years men have been afraid of women because we can give birth? Do you know that back in the day, the Mesopotamian people and even the Palestinian people, their god was a goddess. It was a woman. It was when the Babylonian and the Babylonian, the Christians, and the Hebrews came along that they rewrote the story to make it a man that leads, a god that leads, not a goddess. Do you know that in the original story of Adam and Eve, Adam eats an apple and Eve eats an apple so that they can enter into the Garden of Eden. Eating the apple was seen as a sacred rite of passage to walk through and receive the divine wisdom, the divine light, the messages from source, from the universe, to become one with the universe. But because it was a woman that ate the apple first, so Eve eats the apple first, then Adam does, the Babylonians, the Hebrews, and the Christians rewired that story to talk about the fact that when they ate the apple, it was something bad and that it was Eve's fault, to blame the woman. Because in Mesopotamian times, which are directly connected to Palestine, okay, go do your research. Go look at maps from back in the day, not from now in the day. The woman led. And look, you might be a guy watching this, and I'm not trying to criticize you. I love men. I think men and women have to find a way to work harmoniously. And I think for too long, we have lost sight of what it means to be in the feminine energy, and we criticize the feminine energy, and we hold such disdain for the feminine energy that we try and erase the feminine energy. But that's not possible. You can't erase it. You can't replicate it. You can't replace it. You can't pretend to be. You understand what I'm saying? The bloom creations realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. This is you stepping into that divine feminine energy. If you are a man watching this, this is you recognizing and realizing how incredibly powerful your mother was for giving birth to you, and how you have that ability of the divine feminine inside of you. What does that look like for men? It looks like receptivity. It looks like a creation. It looks like dance. It looks like art. It looks like finding a way to find joy in earth and the simple pleasures of life instead of being in this go, go, go energy. This hustle culture energy, right? The rose garden, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Regardless of whether you're a man or woman or however you identify, it's irrelevant. Energy is energy. You understand? I'm not trying to be hurtful or triggering in any sense of the word. What I am sharing with you is that the divine feminine here in you, Cancer, is rising, and you are the divine feminine, honey. You are Cancer. Cancer is the divine feminine. Cancer is the moon. Cancer is mom. Cancer is the 4th house in astrology, which is home, mother, bloodline. So this is about the divine feminine. Even the fact that you got Aphrodite as your amulet. Aphrodite is all about tuning into the divine feminine energy, the receptivity. Go research Aphrodite. Go find out how she would call things in through her divine feminine space. She would open up her shell and call in what she wanted. Star brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust, and the masculine energy will protect you in this pursuit, Cancer. In this pursuit of tuning into your divine feminine energy, of releasing, of shedding, of opening yourself up, the divine masculine within you will protect you. Because that is what the divine masculine does. The divine masculine protects so that the divine feminine has space to be. calls, soul gifts, and training. It's time to step up, Cancer. If you are looking for a sign for the sign, for you to understand that it is your time to shine your light, it is your time to tune into your beautiful sacred power. This is the sign of the sign of the sign of the sign. Star family, you're part of a team of souls, call and support. You are not alone in this journey, Cancer. I think many Cancerian people are being called to step up and lead into their divine feminine energy because you are artists, you are creators, you are empathetic, you are nurturing, you are intuitive. And that is exactly what this world needs. Whether you're a man or a woman is irrelevant. It's the energy, the essence, the characteristics, the descriptions, the key words of Cancerian energy that our collective needs. And you are being called to step up and lead, Cancer. The Pluto and Aquarius video is here and you don't want to miss it. You're going to want to watch that. If you want to join me for my money magnet workshop and learn how to attract cash flow with ease, or take any of my other transformation courses, including the tarot certification, it's in the description box below. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.